up when every day they get to youth said some lost them roots, some forgot them culture. You study the past, them don't know the future.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, so welcome back. Just about 7 minutes past the off 3 o'clock.
Ethiopia, see what's as me man take me for any joker. That same man make me hold them notes. Me no play them casino, me no play them.
Hello?
Yes, Big, we're back on the inside, Trinidad and Tobago. For those of you now tuning in, I say thank you so much for staying with us. Remember to like our Facebook page, The Street 919 FM. Like the video, share the like. Good afternoon to those of you on YouTube. Numbers to call 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. If you're now tuning in and you're wondering what we're discussing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm discussing the fact that black people, poor people, don't have a future in Trinidad and Tobago as far as the elite is concerned. So earlier today, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffiths, according to the Newsday, and his officers took down at a house in La Hocketa and seized millions in cash, according to the Newsday's count, of persons who would have invested in a susu from DSS. I am taking the authorities to call on those responsible for this raid to cease and desist the attack on poor people, please. Give back the money to freeze or you understand where the susu is coming from. From my understanding of the situation, the man is a licensed money lender. From my understanding of the situation, you can prove where the money has come from because everyone was given receipts. It's not hard to prove where the money would have come from. We have had money showed up in containers and planks across this country in Trinidad and Tobago, and we never hear anything about it. Money to these thousands and hundreds of thousands of US dollars showed up in this shores. And we never hear anything about it, and today we don't know who it belongs. We can trace where this money would have come from the people up there in La Hocketa. Carry back the money from Mena, please. The crime rate in La Hocketa at the moment is non-existent. There is no murders taking place in the country right now because poor people are too busy trying to make money. We're already going through it. People fed up complain up to now they can't get the COVID-19 grants, but nobody making a row because everybody trying to invest and see how they can make a living. Why is there an attack on the poor people? What is he doing that the rest of the associations isn't doing? I don't see nobody raiding the Chinese Association. I not seen anybody raiding the Syrian Lebanese Association. I not seen anybody questioning Doma and the Downtown Merchants Association. But they want to interfere with the Black Man Association, and I tired of that. Poor people fed up. Poor people fed up when the police going down in Bayside and saying, well, you have to go and ask Mr. This and Mr. That. Please turn down your music. But when all they coming in the areas is ranking thing. So we had to come up a gate and lock it to keep all the out or what? I am absolutely sick and tired of the system taking advantage of us. People in going by court to more for higher purchase because they could invest one day and in 28 days they go on to take out the thing without a problem. Is that what they're having a problem with? The fact that we're not going by island finance right now and paying no 40% interest. What are you upset about that we were drawing money from the bank because we realized that we can't get loans from all you? Let back people continue the association for Mena, please. I'm begging all you. Right now, the ground absolutely sick and tired with the condition that the country is. But we're not making a fuss because we live in. Let me continue to live now, please. Like I said, there is receipts to prove where this money would have come from, though I love the scene. Go and get the information and the proof and return the people's money. Poor people absolutely fed up. Big, get ready to go to the phone line.
Yep.
Them don't know the future, so them not take the limb, so them end up so vulgar. Them don't know Selassie I from Ethiopia. See what's as me man take me for any joker. That same man make me hold them notes. Me no play them casino, me no play them poker. Them plan to destroy me with the coke and drugs, yeah. No travel is just like a them barracuda. Plan to lick run it better for the piece of scooter. You think them like just Serena, them hot car, yeah. With them hot girl, yeah. I sing them song, yeah. Them song, yeah, song and them fire and know them. Them go hang Opal with a piece of rope, yeah. Just because me fed up. Two of them systems shake up me get to use them no stop.
All right, so the phone lines are open. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Big.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes, and I listen very attentively to what Aisha saying. And I asked him the question. I have an express here where there's 5 Indian lawyers get millions of dollars from the state. Millions, eh? Rambino, the highest man, he gets $15.5 million. Up to now, the police can't ask this question these fellas what it did for the state to get that kind of money. And it's 4 people fighting. Now, if you tell me that 6 people can't get together and say, hey, you see, every day, you put in the money together and you'll get this week. You'll get it this week. You'll get it next one in next week. And you can't do that to help one another. That is illegal. The banks and them is not making interest. This is not making interest. They also have the African people in this country as slaves. To be doing all the good, all in the canal, all in the drain. We never lift our head at all. And not only in China, you know, in the entire world. The entire world, and the time African people get together, and when you get together, it is going to shake the whole world, you know. It's going to shake the world. And they know that. That's why they try to divide us all the time. And if you see what the police keep doing, the police keep making more work, you know. Because if up there have no crime, up there have no crime for long time, and you go up and start upset the place. That's their work. They don't no crime. The police have no work, the judges have no work, the judges have no work, the lawyer, the magistrate. None of them have no work without crime, you know. So crime is the biggest paying thing in the world. I always say that crime, the biggest paying thing. America is billionaires and trillionaires over crime. Going to this country and mash it up. And so Africans have to get together, team up together, stay together, be the force. We must be able to buy from ourselves, sell to ourselves. And that's what we're lacking out. Get together. Have a blessed day.
All right, thanks much.
The eagle and the bear and the queen and her daughter. Yes, and I see I know the whole of them offer. But them a go down in a flames or water. Sister, I see I no take it for no laughter. Poor people fed up. To all your system, shake up your issue, gun for them big people.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm calling on your topic. I totally agree with Aisha. They're talking about COVID laws now for the Susu and La Hocketa. Last week when they was down in Bayshore, they had no COVID laws. It had one law for the rich and one law for the poor, as I realized, you understand? The Chinese Association, all these people have the little thing going on where they pull their money together and make it. But as soon as the black and the poor man want to do something together, they fight in it down. I don't understand the double standard in this country at all. The place hard. You understand people losing their jobs, and if they take the little small money and put it together and coming out with something, you know, the fighting that down too. So what we have to do in this country, what's really going on in this country. But then again, we like it so. Left foot Balize, right foot Balize. We really, really, really like it so. Because they have no kind of, nothing at all for the poor man in this place. I can't understand what it is. So that's my contribution. So I'm really, really upset right now.
All right, thanks much.
Okay.
75% of a week water. Come and the land now biggie we are here. Disconnect me light and cut off me water. To the king of kings, well me know them shall answer. The lord of lords, well
Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, is Dex?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Aisha. I'm Trinidad and Tobago. This is about the politics alone. Aisha, your talk on water came to my head. This is like the left foot, right foot, Balize. I don't them, or the name or let us call them. And then the chunking former Prime Minister would have, see, any commissioner do that. Gary Griffin, what a shame on you this evening. I want you to know Gary Griffin, my name is Anderson Kelvin Wilson, and you're that nasty man. Shame. And you're putting only nasty people, only nasty people, there's so many people. One from Steelers, Berkey. One of them should tell nobody. Last time the D should tell nobody. All I nothing to do in life and done. Bombay say peace. All the people have the Cleveland. Everybody say peace. So I have nothing to do. All I have red bullets to put off the side. and he punch her all here, and let go for you stupid man. My name has nothing to do with 91.9, you know, or I shot programmer. After all, my name is Anderson. I'm going to take my time. Kenman Wilson. You shut up, you're a nasty man. You're wicked. All the other people are not yet. Don't give me money passing to any. They have to get out of these nasty people. And you let it go on and on. Right? Poor people trying something. What are people to do, boy? Only you are not shooting at you hear police on with a gun. You hear that? What was killing all the yellow and telling me he's West Florida? But no. Only it's the only support 1%. And all will have to check this from a ministry of education. All will have to check for $1 million. Yeah, the battery of your laptop. All are no shame. A shame that government are no shame. And can you get people crying on you? There's a fresh, nasty commissioner politician. And you study politics. You study when you was at COP, they still at COP. And you study Rowley, you study Kamala, you study all you can look up. I want you to know something that you can fit. What's the police? What's the police? And before you walk up the header, or so you want to brilliant. There are police giving people tickets. It's your bonus. And when you tell you come and wait, then you send that shit to go home. No, I tell them. I'm calling the station. He lectured to me. I wasn't arrested or nothing. I went to check on them, you there. Some guy went to the implement and I went to the station and he gave me a lecture. And he said, you're right to the left boy. And I go say you can't read boy. I call him your boy this evening. All the only boy in my eyesight, you know. All the kind of I put me on the top of nothing, you know. Somebody will remind me of Anderson Kenman Wilson. I want you to do again. You only two. What's the Prime Minister trying to get million? Someone has a not sick boy. Somebody not gonna have problem boy. Somebody with disconduct boy. Nobody. Unless you do Matty. Too much attack and chips all there. Yeah, all
right, Anderson.
So let's go up the market. You must have crime going on in the banks and then I don't know if it's them not listening to her. I still don't quite see the more than them bank at time. Scotia Bank. And she telling her, Mr. No longer you see her. What you're doing these days, if you want alone, come and check me now. I will see what I do for you. Well, I can't see what I do for nobody else. Well, I don't know. And I'm taking credential and certified enough to get any loan anywhere. Or let's see that but get them alone to buy a B14 or a B this and a B that. Enough is enough. But and my wife says, I know what we have to do. All over the left Canada, there is I tell nobody. But to put that and demonstrate, we are not in a state of emergency. Rowley can do nothing. In the West can do nothing. This other short, stupid one from who go up for Belmont, or let's say everything Belmont, or yourself. And then beat them too. And beat them till 11 till 2. I said,
all right, Anderson.
You might tell me earlier, it's time for we to demonstrate. They will last 5 years. And as a result of you, me I know you can come here clear about Kamala neither. I don't care about you neither. Come here and clear them guys. Or right this right and I always tell them for justice. Don't be talking on Kamala. We are there with Kamala. They are not driving the same way. Like this, you're not keep coming on for people, boy. I call out to demonstrate and protect. I want to say to them, I want to say. Because anyway, face to face, I tell all them what to do. All the time when we come and shit, I tell we protect in this country. I tell him, only wear your mask. Not part of what our police name, I'm not calling listening.
All right, Anderson. All right, Tran Tobago, let me take a voice note here. Let me see.
Good afternoon, Aisha. I'm listening, and I'm going to just make my 2 cents quick. Now, people need to understand, that is not a susu. A susu, basically, you get you reap where you sow. That's where you're getting them susu from, right? So you make an investment with your money. So the amount of money you invest is that what you going to get back. This is not a susu. The fact they call it a susu is because you have to put money in and get back, which kind of carries the similar traits as a susu. But this is a Ponzi scheme. And I am not fighting the fact that a lot of people not going to benefit from it. I'm not fighting the fact that a lot of people, it didn't help a lot of people. And I agree, yes, it is a way in which, a lot of people gain assistance. But at the same point in time, there's a lot of people who would not get assistance. And it's a known fact, because from the upfront, look, it is a risk. You understand? It is a risk. When you do the mathematics of the pyramid in which you're using, it's obvious some will get and some won't get. And I believe if it's a known fact, then the authorities shouldn't be coming down on people like that. Give people the autonomy to say, look, I want to invest my money or I don't want to. Simple as it is. I know I have a stand a chance of losing out or getting nothing in return. So, okay, let me invest my money. But you can't force people. And this is one thing I've been saying for a while. The banks and they always ripping off the poor man. But the poor man always finding some way, somehow to go and put the money in the banks. If the poor man stop putting money in the bank, I bet you the bank change the rates and all these criteria they're asking for you to buy a car $30,000. They want a whole 9 yards of information and this and that and all kind of madness, which means basically you used to get nothing. That is what they're trying to do. But it needs to take a collective effort from everybody to not invest in the money in the banks. Keep your money in your pocket, put it in credit unions and stuff like that, and reap better rewards and return. So that's my take on it.
All right.
Some lost them roots and pick up them culture. Now study the past, then not know the future.
So the line's open, 342-0081, 771-1791. That's our WhatsApp line. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. What like the caller will say, the lawyers made some millions. It's them millions now. I know of a very young family who makes over $2 billion in a deal. You ever tried checking Imbut, Alwari, Franklin Khan, Rosin Anand, Dial Singh, this fella, Kazim Hussein? You ever try to understand the money they're milking out of this country, fellas? And I know of a very young family who had make a $2 billion deal. Think about it now, and how we poor black people suffering in this country, boy. When all the way loan black people, when?
All right, thanks much.
None of mercy, I don't stop on me, I cut them studio. This one reaching out to all.
Let me take a next voice note here.
Good afternoon, Aisha Wells. Aisha, that is what Gary does be doing right through, only targeting poor people. You understand? I agree with everything what you are saying. That is what they're doing, just targeting poor people right through. The man can, I hear that man that is with that susu were running up there. They say the man is a licensed money lender. You think Richard, why they doing that? Why he doing that? All your left foot, right foot ballies ain't have nothing to do with that. That Gary Griffith doing, that is Gary Griffith style work. Left foot, right foot ballies, they have nothing to do with that.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Mr. Good afternoon to you. Are you hearing this?
Yeah, I'm hearing you,
Yes,
Kingsley.
This and
Biggs, Kingsley, Biggs.
sorry, I was not on this. I was not on this program. So I was going to be. Biggs, Mr. Good afternoon to you, Biggs. Sorry for making that kind of mistake on your end, but I don't know. It's one love between me and you and all of us who fight the good fight. Yes. They want to put the blame on Gary and say not left foot, right foot, but the right foot and left foot in the mouth today. Because who put Gary there, the blackest man in the country, Dr. T. Christopher Rowdy, Dr. Rowdy went in Parliament and tell the whole country that and I dare any one of these PNM sycophants, black, red, and hungry. Let me tell you something, Biggs. I mean, Biggs. I dare any one of them to say, Kingsley, what you're saying there, Dr. Rowdy never said that. He went in Parliament because he had the last say for the commissioner. Same way that he had the last say for the Prime Minister, because when he could either say, I don't like the commissioner, go back and get a good commissioner. He could also say, because the opposition also have a pick in the commissioner. But Dr. Rowdy have the last say as he's the Prime Minister. The Constitution right given that power and that right to do what he has to do. Dr. Rowdy say in Parliament.
I thought you don't call this show.
Biggs. Who this?
Biggs? You didn't make out my voice?
Who is this? This is not Biggs.
So this is not Biggs. I thought you don't call here.
This is a call from Aisha. Oh, you come on the line. Well, I'm a phone tap.
Don't study that. How it is you end up calling here, you don't call here?
But Biggs in the studio. How you come on the line, Aisha Wells?
Don't study that. You're calling to throw words to PNM. That is what you're calling to do.
Aisha, you was on the air all the time?
No, I wasn't on the air all the time. I just appear and disappear. Hey, I catch you off guard. Eh?
But we doing there? You, Biggs?
But I working here.
No, but I'm saying it wasn't on the air. It wasn't in the studio.
Kingsley, make your contribution quick. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start the rumbling, Kingsley. I here to talk about poor people money.
Rumbling. Because
I here to talk about poor people money, Kingsley.
Poor people money. Blame Dr. Rowdy for putting Guy Griffith there. Blame Dr. Rowdy for putting Guy Griffith there. Don't blame Guy Griffith alone. Blame Dr. Rowdy too. Blame because Dr. Rowdy select him in Parliament. He said that Guy Griffith is a fair man and he honest because he device first. That's what Guy Griffith tell the Parliament and this country when he select. I was in Parliament, I was in the gallery, staying down, listening to Dr. Rowdy and my mouth open to see Dr. Rowdy pick a politician to be a commissioner in this country. Aisha was only the problem, it's only a guy there. It's you to blame. Don't blame Guy Aisha Wells, it's you to blame. You encourage Dr. Kitty Rowdy. You encourage the PNM to select Gary.
Kingsley, poor people want to talk about the money, you know.
Aisha, what money?
Holding up my line.
Blame PNM. Blame PNM for that. Stop playing games in the country, Aisha Wells. You are playing games. Stop misleading the listeners. Stop misleading the black people.
As far as I am concerned, Keith Rowley didn't go by praise and go with no money. Today, I come to talk about what happened today.
Tell the country who put Guy Griffith as the commissioner of this country. Tell the people who to blame. Where is Foster Cummins? Where is the MP for Lokata Taparo to represent African people? You should be calling on Foster Cummins. Because
the man name is Foster Cummins. I don't know who's Fosting.
I don't question the man. I was never your mother or your father. So I know. All I know that is the MP for Loketa Taparo. And I am saying this. Where is the black MP? Where is
Kingsley,
the black Prime Minister?
I have to go. I here to talk about money. You see, when I dealing with money, I don't deal with nothing other than money. As soon as it comes to giving poor people their just due, somehow they just find a way to take it away from us. And I heard the person who sent the text saying, you know, you have to understand that it is a Ponzi scheme and it's a this and it's a that. But his system is working. He is doing the reinvest and the re-give system and people are benefiting more than what they put in. So what is the issue? All these other associations running the Ponzi scheme and we never make an issue about it. Anybody ever jumpy them? Nobody not talking about the playway. The playway is a Ponzi scheme too. How much people invest in the lotto that never win and never get back the money? But as soon as it comes to the black man and the black association, we have a problem. And I mean, come here to play games with nobody, you know. All you don't know how I just operate. I don't like friends. I didn't come here to make none. I don't want nobody like me. I come here to talk the things. I come here to talk the facts. And the facts is, as soon as black people find a way to survive, somehow the system does get on top of we. Carry back the money, please. The same way how all you pack a truck and take it, pack a truck, no one carry it back. Because all you know where the money come from. There is receipts to prove where the money come from. Persons would have invested their money in the association. Stop interfering with the man. Money show up in this country on planks, down on ports, and up to now we don't know who the money belong to. A pastor walking FIU with millions of dollars, 28 million worth of money. Up to now we don't know where he or where the money is. I don't have time to come here and play games with all this so what money vex poor people and going and trusting nowhere again or what? We're not going and taking out nothing on higher purchase again. We're not going island finance again, and we're not going and beg in front no bank again. We have our own association and we organizing ourselves. So what we don't know money to? We're not supposed to collect 100,000 too. We're not supposed to invest 10,000 and get back 56. No, let me know now. Let me know. I want to know. I'm not here to play no games with nobody, Kingsley. I don't have time for that. I'm here to talk about poor people and poor people money. The lines are open. It is your money, poor people. You have a right to invest your money as you see fit. You done taxing the hell out of we already. Half of we done lose we work with the COVID-19 already. Now start to catch we little length. So where's the problem? Where's the issue? Everybody else saving and collecting in the communities. Nobody in busting them, but all they were going the Black Man Association carry back the money, eh? You hear why I telling all of the same all pack a truck and take it, pack a truck and carry it back. When all they going down Bayshore and Westmoreland, all they just have behavior. All they just carry men to the gate. All they just had to call before they come in, so it's a gate, all they will be popping lock it tower. You know I don't care what I say. Numbers to call 342-0081 771-1791 171-8874-3860. Like the video, share the live. Hashtag carry back the money. Carry it back.
Good afternoon, MCBs. Good afternoon, Aisha. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Now, everybody blaming the system that does system to like poor people who vote in the current government. And they jump up all the time hugging out Stuart Young and all these people. And Stuart Young in a higher position than Gary. And they was hugging him up all election. And they say that we have a black leader. What Rowley had to say about what's going on right now? Rowley ain't saying nothing. You know why? He said his job is to make the rich richer and the poor to suffer. So don't blame no system. It's the people's voice have them in the position they study. It's the people's finger. That is what I have to say. True talk. And you see Mano, whatever his name is, always coming and talking about the Indian and the Indian. The Indian had the thing organized. They had the thing organized. You understand? That's why the police could have go to the black man, Mano. Wake up from racism.
Gary, carry back the money. Let me go. Call your life.
Aisha, good day.
Good day.
I agree with what you're saying, but you are saying black people is the own enemy too, because everything is a Facebook and a phone and a video. You don't see the Chinese doing that. You don't see the Syrians doing that. We do we thing in privacy and we do we thing skillfully now. Everything is a show thing for me, so that I don't always on we case. You understand?
No, you're right. You're absolutely.
Yeah, because it doesn't see the Chinese galavanter no way. You understand? Look, Sunday there are hundreds of people by the man place. Come now, man, we have some order. We do the thing right. That's why they jump in, because we are not behavior, we are not disciplined. We do the thing right, and we will get you. You understand? All that every man money, fame, the man is a legitimate businessman. Yeah, Aisha, thank you.
Thank you, Alain. All you know, Gary, carry back the money. Hashtag Gary, carry back the money. Carry it back.
So them get vulgar. They play them casino and support them poker. Here, Selassie, I make me hold them note here. No trouble, it's just like
has nothing to do with Dr. Rowley. Alright? This is something that helping black people. My cousin was going to lose his maxi. Right? And this helped him pay off his max that he could have it today. These people who want to say about Dr. Rowley this, Dr. Rowley that, there's wicked people blaming Dr. Rowley. Blame Gary Griffith, he feels he is doing what is right. Because he is just fighting young black people. And this...
Gary, please carry back with money.
When poor people fed up, do you see?
Caller, you live.
Gary, a petticoat showing last week. You said private residence, you couldn't enter. But La Hoqueta is not private residence, but you see La Hoqueta people have to take that. Because them had the ball in the hand and they throw it away. You understand? So they have to take that today too, that they could run in there anytime they want. But by they saw, they went knocking on the gates and they still didn't even enter. You understand? So guys, I'm just tired of this, you know. I'm tired of this country where we black people being treated like animals and dogs. We have to always stay to the bottom. But then again, 2 days after Mr. Rowley won election, you know what he said on some interview? That the rich will get richer. Let them bring rich the rich and let the poor man feed under the rich. So all you listen to this and wake up, all you not waking up and saying, boy, this out here too long. You see this too long. You understand? I was able to buy a laptop for my daughter from that same money. You understand? So I don't know what it just we meant to suffer or something, or what we come here to suffer or what? I just shut up. We have a black leader there and nobody's saying nothing. And then they call him to say, don't blame Dr. Rowley, don't blame who? Blame who then? Come on, man. All you always talking about the Indian and care about the people and the Indians studying the people and the other people. It's not a black man there. What we gain? All you wake up and smell the coffee, now, man.
Oh, you see all your politics, all you leave me out all your politics now. I here to talk about poor people money. All who still want to bury their axe, go somewhere else with that. I here to talk about poor people money, and I am saying, Gary, carry back the money. Carry it back. Poor people fed up. And all you don't want me to start a call for poor people to boycott financial institutions in this country, yeah? You see how we boycott it and we carry money by praise? We go boycott it. And we go carry it somewhere else and all you ain't gonna know because all you have it down in the back of all your mind. That we's all your base. And we have to come to all you to do this and we have to come to all you to do that. We just show all you we didn't have to come, eh? We go switch it again, eh? Carry back the money, eh? Alright, don't let me make that call I begging all you. Don't let me call on poor people to withdraw the money now. Let me don't go down that road. Do the honorable thing and carry back the money. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, my sister Aisha.
Yeah, my brother, how you doing?
I bet you are good. I bet you, man. For too long. And you see, them people getting into politics. That is not politics. That is the hell we don't go wrong. You're dealing with something, deal with that. You understand? The poor people money we're dealing with. And the police commissioner, and then the police and take the people money, he's calling them to carry it back. The politics that is doing that. If the police went and move it, Dr. Rowley didn't go and move it, call us he to put it back. That's why we will go wrong. African will go wrong. Keep to the point. The point is the poor people money. And it's time to lift up our head. Time we get up and walk. You keep it all the time. You keep it all the time. You try to lift your head. And then you try to lift your head. Somebody put their foot on your head. Go back down. And African will be doing that too. Concentrate on what we're talking about. It's time we lift our head and see what happening. We have our power. I don't see people. You live right next to our shop. Selling tea, coffee, everything. I know you live in your home. I'm going to buy tea from them. From other people, other races. They buy tea and things from them, and you live right next to them. You're making them rich. They have a right to all of you over us. Boycott them and stay home, make a tea home, make a breakfast home, cook home. And that money is in their pocket. That's what we have to do. We have to be a force of the bill. How the Chinese doing, how the Indians doing it, and stop the talking, too much of talking. We have to get them to action, everybody to do it. When you come in, everybody have to do what you have to do to get the job done. Every according to the fella, Facebook, everything is Facebook, so they must know, they must know a plan. When you know a plan, they're set for you. Time you get serious, man. I don't get sick and fed up with it. Right to the world, right to the world is the same thing. Every time you try to lift here, they bring you down. Every time a black man, look America. Every time a black man reaches a new millionaire and things, some sort of charges upon them. They take all the money that you have. Bring him down. He has to be a slave. They treat you as a slave. They know you're a slave. And they continue that all to the world. Not only Trinidad alone, all to the world. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Them roots and figure them culture. You study the past, them don't know the future. So them not take the limbs, so them end up so vulgar. Them don't know Selassie I from Ethiopia. Serious as me wanna take me for any joker. That same man make me hold them low. Me no play them casino, me no play them poker. Them plan to destroy me with the coke and drugs, yeah. No travel is just like a them barracuda. Plan to lick run it better for the piece of scooter. They think them like to see we not them hot carrier. With them hot girl, yeah, I sing them songs.
Remember to hashtag on every social media. Hashtag Gary carry back with money.
Two of them systems shake up me get to use them no stop from there. Me say me fed up. Two of them systems shake up them me show gun for the use them boss. Ask the leader, him a the arranger.
Why all doesn't cut off that illiterate boy? That boy really illiterate boy. Oh good. That illiteracy back to the highest.
Yeah. Aisha was after that whole bacchanal day. Aisha was still the man of the radio now. See that man of the radio. People were real upset the way how Gary come down there. And people realize here what now. I invest my money there and I expect a little patterns to help the situation. My little bills or whatever, debts or whatever. You understand? But there's always say the poor black man in this country shouldn't have nothing. And I live to see that today from that fiasco that took place up. Not fiasco, that scenario took place up in the hospital. Man trying to get another living. You understand?
Call live, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
Aisha, I don't know the full story. I just heard the end of when you were just saying that you're 20 minutes away from your job. And then I heard other callers now. So I don't know too much on it, but I just want to say a little on that. I don't know if there's a law against having a susu, you know, because I know this has been going on for years. And if there's no law, I don't know on what part of the law, Mr. Griffith, if it is, if this story is true, if what law can he quote us where he sees the finances from these people? And I want to say I endorse what Mr. Porter said. I think it's Mr. Porter said. Yes, so and we call it before everything people post them. And yes, you can do your thing from home. And why aren't you trading with each other? Why since battering is wrong? Suppose these people steal to put their finances together. They can call it any name, so whatever. So you put your finances together to sister brother, and then you put your finances together again to sister. I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, you cannot say there's a legal thing with that. You have to tell us why it is illegal, you know? So, like I said again, I do not have the whole story, and I am basing it on a little of what I knew, right? So have a pleasant afternoon, Ansha.
Thank you so much. Well, the entire article is on the Newsday. That is where we got it from. Today in La Joquita, according to the Newsday, the Commissioner of Police and his DPP swamped down on a house in La Joquita, arrested some soldiers and seized millions of dollars in monies. And I'm saying again, at the end of the day, black people have a right to invest their monies where they see fit. When we taking our monies in droves and carrying it for the playway, man, nobody doesn't crack down on the playway. The playway is a Ponzi scheme too. Nobody ain't talking about that. But they could tax the playway so we could carry we money there. Carry back the money by pre-summer, please. The same way how you pack a truck and take the money, pack a truck and carry it to hell back. I don't see all you raiding none of the other associations. Leave the Black Man Association alone for me now, please. Please and thanks. Remember, we put in on social media, hashtag Gary carry back the money. Let's go back to the voice note, see what you guys are saying on the inside.
Sure, that money will not go back. That money will not go back. Number one, you can't have that kind of money in the country or in no house without paying taxes on it. Anything that you do,
that the government is not getting tax from it is considered illegal, especially when it has to do with money. It's the same way like you couldn't plant up a farm of marijuana and sell without being taxed. So everything is about the tax. And because that money was not taxed by the government, and it's that large quantity of money, that money ain't going back easy at all. And even if he do get back some, he will have to pay he tax on whatever money he have. So people go lost anyhow you take it.
Let's see who's there. Caller, you live. Caller, you're breaking up. Stay one place, please.
Why he don't go by the Syrians or the Indians or the Chinese and take all the billions of dollars that they probably money launder? Why? Why is only black people he do that too? Why? Answer me that question now, Olia. Dear Gary, I want him to go by the Abuds or the Sabga or the Mirages, the former deceased Sat Mirage, and play he taking the money that they probably money laundering. Probably, I said, probably. I had no court closer saying probably. Let them go there. Don't just go by the black people.
Let's see who's there. Call you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
Let me tell you something about this game, I was in a pyramid in 1981. That is not Susu, eh? That is not Susu. In Susu, everybody that get the money. In pyramid, at the end, people that lose the money. I win $10,000 in that game in 1981. You understand? 1981, I was in one. I won $10,000. I put back 2005 and never get back at it. Because coming down to the end, in the end, that end up not getting any money. I know what I'm telling you. In 1981, that game was here, you know. I could tell you. I didn't make my third child yet. She born 82, and in 1981, after last week, I was talking to the lady that I had joined that with. She's 85 years now, that lady. You understand? That game, I telling you, I'm not talking about no Gary Griffith or no who now. I just telling you. I know about that game. It's not Susu. That is pyramid. Susu, you put in your $1,000 or how much money you put in Susu. Everybody that get their hand when the time comes. In pyramid, that is pyramid is the name of this game. And in pyramid, when you're coming down to the end people doesn't get back no money. I know what I'm telling you about. That game was here long time. They just started back and calling it Susu. But it's not Susu. It's pyramid. That's the name of the game. Okay? Right.
I hear you, mother. But as I said, there are other investments people make that they lose money in. Hence the reason they play Playway and Lotto and all these things and they lose. So if people are feeling that to invest their own hard-earned money in this and they are seeing the benefits of it, who are we to tell them not to? Every time we find a solution that's working for our people, they come to find a solution why it can't work for us. The bank's running a pyramid and we too. You don't have no money in the bank, but every month they're charging you $20 maintenance fee. What the hell is that? What is that? Caller, you live?
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Happy to be alive. You hearing me properly now?
Loud and clear.
Right. All those Chinese that have supermarkets and pretend they're running a bar and have the illegal way. I want Gary Griffith. All those Chinese that do not have bank accounts, which I know a lot of them. Gary Griffith, as from this evening, every Chinese home that's running a supermarket, I want you to run in and take the money because they do not have any bank account. I know they use certain MoneyGrams to wire all the money into U.S. back to China. Gary Griffith, why you not stooping down on these Chinese people with their business? And let me say something here, once and for all.
to all these Africans who calling on a sudden to make excuse what is not a susu and what is not a susu. Hey, all of your house Negroes that calling, this is not all your hour. And I make a clarion call to the people who was marching for Black Lives Matter. I call on David Mohammed. Yes, Dr. David Mohammed. I call on Capo Camban. I call on Harvey Boris. I call on Barrington Thomas. I call out Kingsley. I call out Anderson. I call out Mikey K, Julia Davy, Sharon Felix, and all the voices. This is a time I shall to let us band together and come together once and for all and tell Gary Griffith enough is enough. I am saying let us put aside the UNC and the PNM for once in our lives. Apparently like anything to do with African people and investment and money. Gary Griffith is not a friend of African people. Gary Griffith is a friend of the system. And I ask you, Gary Griffith, as from this evening, I want you to visit all Chinese homes that have groceries. They do not have any bank account. They do not have any license. And they have millions homes. But not one day. You know why, Gary Griffith? You can't interfere with anybody who is connected to the Chinese Association. And that is why Dr. David Mohammed, yes, I keep calling you. I call Tapo Camban. I call all you who stay in the black unconscious. I call the Black Lives Matter. Because you know why? It's poor African people that have the money there. And hear me, or you rest me this evening. You see this thing, what is a susu and what is not a susu? From the time black people start to invest, everybody has to find, pyramid. Give me a break! It's poor black people money.
30 seconds, Tabakit.
As I call all the voices, let us come together and march against that tyrant of a commissioner, Barry Griffith. Tabakit out now.
All your razor ansness here. Well, they thought we was too quiet. Don't carry back the money.
Some lost them roots, some forgot them culture. You study the past, them not know